What's up, Wolverine Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials at TJ_Ronin. And man, do we got a goodie for you here. Signing day is just one day away, and the fireworks are already starting to pop off. We just got a major addition to the class. Somebody that I thought was not even in the realm of possibility of getting back, but some things have occurred behind the scenes. We'll have more on that specifically at 8 p.m. tonight on the Michigan Wolverines live show that we do with me and John D'Adamo. But right now, we're going to talk about Nate Marshall, the man of the hour, just flipped from Auburn to Michigan. Let's check him out. Currently in the composite, number 55 in the nation, number 8 overall defensive lineman, 6'4", 265 out of Oak Park, Illinois. This is such, and I know a lot of us were like, man, the defensive line recruiting we needed to pick up. Here you go. I mean, this is a major get. I was very disappointed when he flipped to Auburn later in the summer, and here he is back again. The Michigan man has returned. Let's take a look at a scouting report by Alan True, one of the best in the game. Has him as a power 4 starter. He reminds him of Rasheem Green of Seattle Seahawks. He has a background that includes basketball and offense, where sometimes splits way out wide and can be effective playing from that spot. Carries that athleticism over to the defense, where he is comfortable in space and pursuit. Can change directions and chase down plays, shows motor and does not give up on plays, shifts from outside to inside and has played up and down the line, carries his weight very well, so he could continue to pack on pounds and be a combo guy in college, does not currently have bad weight. Long-term projection is most likely as a 5 tech, but that depends on physical development. Combo of athleticism and versatility make him a high-end prospect, has to continue developing from a technical standpoint with his hands and get stronger. But he looks like he will be a starter for a high major program that has baseline tools to play beyond college. There's no doubt about this. We're going to get into his highlight tape. I'm going to let you guys know right now, this kid is one of my favorite prospects. Like I said earlier, I was very disappointed to see him go. He's back. We're good. Michigan is on fire right now. I wanted to also show you guys this. Sources tell us, this is beautiful. Sources tell us, obviously, the talent is off the charts. Unfortunately for me, I will probably never coach a player this talented again. He is an extreme competitor. A lot of that comes from his great athletic background with his family, mom, being a Hall of Fame basketball player. His grandfather is also a Hall of Fame basketball player who played at Illinois and in the NBA. He has a tremendous competitive background from his parents, and the lessons they learned competing at the highest levels have ingrained in him. And I'm going to tell you guys, when we watch his highlight tape, he's just a man amongst boys. I mean, there's no reason, obviously, ranked a top 55 player in the nation, hell of a player. 247's got to do better here at 109, but it doesn't even matter. Let's get to the tape. So here we go. Here we got the he just uploaded the senior tape November 5th. Let's check it out and see what we got here. So right now, obviously, it's an offensive highlight. We will get to his defensive highlights at some point. Let's get to those. All right, let's see. What do we got here? So it looks like we're still in the offensive packages. Okay, let's go. But again, it just shows his athletic profile here, right? I mean, obviously, he's just a big guy, like not necessarily the quickest. He's playing on the outside. So here we go. Defensive highlight. I mean, geez, he's just so damn large, man. You just see him out there, man amongst. He's already got a college frame in terms of obviously his length and size. But I mean, look at him just playing spy. Just playing spy, reading and reacting, showing awareness. Right here again, quick read and react skills, able to make the play. That's not his responsibility, but he's able to make the play, do his athleticism. Playing on the inside here, playing what looks like to be a 3 tech. I mean, look at this. I mean, he's just a man amongst boys here. Look at this. Sheds the block, totally eats up the runner. He's a savage. We're also going to take a look at his junior tape, which I'm a bit more familiar with because this just came out recently. Man, look at him just bull rush the offensive lineman and get his hand on the ball and into 2 players too. He's bull rushing the offensive tackle into the fullback and still gets his hand on the ball. Let's check that out again. So right here, boom, you're nothing fullback. You're nothing. Get out of here. No, not today. Not today. So you got another high offensive highlight. We're gonna skip here. I'd like to see his defensive status. So he will be. So for those who are wondering, what position, what is his role on our team? I see him as a 5 tech. I know Alan True said it depends on his development. I believe he's going to be a 5 tech. He has that archetype to me. Now I do think he will, as Alan True says, there's no bad weight, but I do think there will be a nice body composition evolvement at Michigan. I do think you'll see probably a lower body fat percentage, a more lean muscle increase. Of course, once he gets in the strength and conditioning program at Michigan, you'll probably even see like a nice 10 to 15 pound transition from lean to obviously a fattier tissue. I fully expect this kid to be just a hell of a defensive end for Michigan. He's got a lot of the skills and tool sets. I mean, right here, you see him playing on the outside. And I love his read and react skills, right? He's not over pursuing. He's not over committing. He's allowing the play to come to him, which is actually the key for a lot of defensive players. Now, do you want to be quick? Yes, you want to be quick. But as long as you play your position, you do your job, you don't overcommit, the play will come to you. And some players like to over pursue, and that's when a lot of mistakes happen. So you can already see you have a player here who has already hit. I mean, look at the spin move. You see the spin route move at the high school, and that's why they put that in the highlight tape. Was there a play made? But no, the spin move was still shown. To have that already in his tool set, again, this is why he's essentially a top 50 player in the nation. Very excited, man. I'll tell you, look at that. He's just killing quarterbacks. I'll tell you guys, if anyone's watched our show for some time, Nate Marshall was a recruitment I didn't think Michigan was going to be back in. And there's reasons why, which again, I'll get into more on Tuesday on tonight's show at 8 p.m. on our recruiting segment. But to see Michigan be able to re-land him, a heck of an addition to the class. I mean, you could just see the impact he's having all over the field. He's the biggest player out there too. I mean, if you look at the entire competition, I mean, look at him right now. Look at him playing Wildcat. Look at him playing Wildcat. Oh, my ball. Touch. Ridiculous. All right, let's take a quick look at his junior tape just a little bit. I want to check this out here. This was the tape that I saw that I fell in love with. Now it's an offensive highlight. Let's see if we can get to defensive highlights here. Offensive, come on. No, we're still on offensive highlights. Oh no, this is defense. Let's see. Why are they not pointing him out? I don't know. Yeah, this is defensive highlights. Although the camera, what are we doing here, guys? What are you doing here? Yeah, so there he is. I mean, obviously just closing the pocket. So there we go. Now we got him in a 3-tech position. Holy, you see, this is what I'm talking about here. Like, look at this first step. Look at this first step. Boom. Like, that is dumb. That's dumb. That's not look, the offensive lineman didn't even get off. Look, the offensive lineman's just gonna sit there and he's already in. The quick first step. He plays with a violence to his game. And what's nice is you can see them moving him all on. So right now it looks like he's in a 0-tech. Right over the center. Look at the swim move. Look at the technique. Boom. Swim move. I mean, that's perfection. That's perfection. Any coach sees that, you're gonna make their day. Double teamed. Look at this. Double team. These little boys, get out of here. I mean, it's a man amongst boys. All right, let's check out. I mean, here, we'll do one more play. Playing in the 0-tech. Yeah, these kids are just not. I mean, he's obviously outperforming the competition here. Let's take a look at the class as a whole. So right now, adding Nate Marshall to the class, we are ranked 7th in the nation. We are only less than 1 point away from 6th in the nation. Michigan is pursuing a top 5 recruiting class. I expect Michigan to do very well here. Now, there's a lot of push for second signing period commitments, which we will again get into more on the 8 o'clock show tonight. But it's great to see Michigan is in this elite sphere of programs in terms of recruiting. I mean, you can see you got the Georgias, the Alabamas, F those dudes, Texas, Auburn, Oregon, and look who we're above now. Thank you for the quarterback, sir. All right, now let's get into Michigan's class. Let's take a look at this. After we look at this, we will get into the Excel sheet depth chart that I like to do to show where everybody fits. And here we go, guys. We got obviously the number 1, the King Don, Bryce Underwood. Hero is home. Hero has landed. Andrew Babalola, obviously a cornerstone offensive tackle. We all know the smoke with Ty Haywood. We are going to have more on that tonight at 8 p.m. There's major developments there. And, and if anyone saw my social media post, you will see You land an Andrew Babaloa. You land a Ty Haywood. You have your two cornerstone players protecting your biggest investment, Bryce Underwood. Nate Marshall is now the third highest ranked commit in the class. Your defensive end. Everyone was concerned about defensive line recruiting. You know, you add him, you got Benny Patterson, you got Julius Holly, you got my guy Bobby Kanka, you got 4. I do think Michigan's going to continue working here. Actually, I know they are. Again, well, more on that at the 8 p.m. show tonight at Tuesday. Andrew Olish, more big news on him tonight at 8 p.m. We got Andrew Marsh, obviously locked in. Shamari Earls. I mean, this class is just beautiful. These are your top 100s. And you got Kainoa Winston being disrespected at 110. He's definitely a top 175 in my opinion. We just added Jordan Young. Excellent addition here. Elijah Dotson. This duo is going to be nasty. I mean, I expect them to be paired up on the backfield. We'll look at the depth chart. I'll show you what I mean by that. And then here we go. I mean, the blue chip ratio in this class is nuts. My guy Chase Taylor is still ranked last in the class. He did get a ratings bump by 247. I think he's an 89 now, which is a borderline 4-star. But I mean, just look. Every single recruit in the class is a top 550 or higher, except our guy, Elite Hands, Jamar Browder, Elite Hands. Anyone watched our recruiting breakdown on him? Elite hands. His hands are better than a lot of kids in college. That's how good his hands are. Big body wide receiver, X-type wide receiver. All right, now let's take a look at the Excel sheet right here. Bear with me as I pull it up. We are going to look at where the class stands. How does it look? And this is how it looks. Beautiful. It looks damn beautiful is how it looks. It is really starting to fill out now. So obviously we have our wide receiver position with Jacob Washington, Jamar Browder at the X. We got Andrew Marsh at the Z. You got Andrew Olish at the Y. And then, of course, Bryce Underwood protected. You know, your most important chess piece protected by, you got Andrew Babaloa, Caden Strayhorn, Avery Gash. If Michigan lands Ty Haywood, likely. If Michigan lands Ty Haywood, I would move Gash to right guard. Ty Haywood would go right here. We'll see. He's going into the later signing period. We'll have more on that tonight. Jasper Parker having a hell of a senior season. Donovan Johnson as the backup running back. And then defensive line is starting to really shape up. You have 3 blue chip players already. I don't think they're done. I actually expect them to continue pursuing some other players. And I will get into that more tonight at 8 p.m. There's a new name that I think is going to be on the radar. We'll talk about that more later. And then obviously our corners, Shamari Earls, Jaden Sanders, a heck of a cornerback duo. I have put Kainoa Winston at nickelback. He's a Brian Branch-esque player to me. Very versatile chess piece. And then I got Elijah Dotson and Jordan Young on the back end of the defense. This class is 21 strong, 16 blue chip players, 14 4-stars, and even the 3-stars. I'm telling you, big fans of these guys. Jamar Browder, elite hands. Eli Owens bleeds blue. He is your Max Bredesen. And we saw what Max Bredesen did to our Ohio State Buckeyes this weekend. Caden Strayhorn, one of the top centers in the nation. Chase Taylor, one of my personal favorites in the class. I think he should be a 4-star. I really do. And then Bobby Kanka, another. That's the thing. That's the one thing about these 3-star players. They are all hard hat, blue collar players, and they have upside. They really do. Very excited about this class. Michigan is just doing an excellent job here. If you ask me right now, I'm excited to see where does this go. What happens to the class in the next 24 hours? Quite honestly, the early signing period is going to go all the way to Friday, and then we're going to get into the portal. I believe that's the 9th of December. Buckle your seatbelts for that. Michigan's going to be very aggressive there. I can assure you. I can definitely assure you that. Very excited to see where this goes. I'm excited also to see what players Michigan gets to prolong their recruitment into the second signing period. We will have more on that again tonight, 8 p.m. Me and John D'Adamo be there. Follow me on the socials, TJ_Ronin. Another great day. What a week. What a 2 weeks for Michigan, guys. Hey, Michigan's on the up. Sharon Moore, you're doing the damn thing. Cannot wait. Looking forward to seeing all you guys tonight. Shout out to everybody. And as you know, it is always go blue.